Maria was a young girl like many others, living in a small town surrounded by mountains and blooming fields. Despite the beauty around her, Maria felt lost. From an early age, she questioned her purpose in life, searching for a reason to get up every morning. Her friends were all engaged in their own paths, but Maria felt that there was something more waiting for her, something she couldn't yet identify. One night, while gazing at the starry sky, something extraordinary happened. The stars began to shine brightly, and a soft light enveloped Maria. She stood paralyzed, unsure if she was dreaming or if this was real. Suddenly, a gentle and serene voice resonated around her. "Maria, you are loved beyond measure. Your life has a greater purpose than you can imagine." Maria felt a wave of emotion wash over her, as if embraced by a divine presence. The voice continued, "I am a messenger from heaven, and I come to guide you on your journey. You have a special calling, but you must open your heart and mind to receive it." Confused yet intrigued, Maria asked, "But what should I do? How can I discover this purpose?" "Begin to pray, Maria. Prayer is the key that will open the doors of your heart. By connecting with God, you will discover the true essence of love and the path you must follow." With those words, the light intensified and, in the blink of an eye, vanished, leaving Maria with a mix of joy and confusion. In the days that followed, Maria couldn't forget the magical experience. She began to pray every night, asking for guidance and clarity. With each prayer, she felt more connected to something greater. The loneliness that had once accompanied her began to dissipate, and a sense of peace enveloped her. The worries that once tormented her seemed smaller, as if a new perspective was emerging. One morning, while walking through the park, Maria encountered an elderly woman sitting on a bench, gazing at the sky. There was something special about her, something that drew Maria in. She approached and said, "Good morning. What are you doing here?" The woman smiled, her eyes shining with a timeless wisdom. "I am enjoying the beauty of the sky. The stars may be far away, but they remind us that we are never alone." Maria was intrigued and decided to share her recent experience. The woman listened attentively, and then replied, "You are on a path of discovery, my dear. What you seek is within you, waiting to be revealed." As time passed, Maria continued to meet with the woman. They talked about life, faith, and love. With each encounter, Maria felt her doubts dissipate. The woman encouraged her to share her faith with others. "Love is a gift we must give, and you have so much to offer." On a sunny afternoon, as they walked, the woman said, "Maria, you must go beyond what you know. Seek out the people who need you. Your mission is to help others find their way to God." Maria felt a deep calling in her heart. It was time to act, to not only seek answers but to become part of the solution. Inspired, Maria decided to visit a local shelter. Upon arriving, she was touched by the stories of the people living there. Each of them had their own struggles, their own battles, and Maria felt compelled to do something for them. She sat with them, listening intently, offering comfort and hope. Soon, she began organizing activities to brighten their lives. She saw smiles where there had once been sadness, and felt the joy of making a difference. The activities began small, like storytelling sessions, but quickly transformed into larger events. Maria brought in volunteers to help, and soon there was music, art, and even small birthday parties for the children at the shelter. Through the shelter, Maria not only helped others, but also helped herself. She realized that her purpose was not just to find her own happiness, but to share God's love with those who needed it most. One day, while helping to organize a special event at the shelter, Maria received an unexpected call. It was an invitation to a youth conference in a nearby city, where religious leaders would share their experiences. Maria hesitated, thinking that perhaps it wasn't the right place for her. But the memory of the celestial voice that had called her guided her. "Go, Maria. This is part of your path." At the event, Maria felt nervous yet excited. She met others who, like her, were searching for purpose. The talks were inspiring, and one in particular touched her deeply. The speaker talked about how each person has a unique calling and how it is essential to follow that calling with courage and faith. After the conference, Maria sat in a corner, reflecting on everything she had learned. Then, an idea began to form in her mind. What if I could gather young people in my town to discuss their own journeys and challenges? She shared the idea with her friend, the elderly woman, who encouraged her further. You are becoming a leader, Maria. Use this passion to inspire others. Determined, Maria began to plan the community meeting. With the support of the shelter and the help of new friends, she organized an event where young people could share their stories and experiences. The day of the meeting arrived, and Maria was nervous but excited. The venue was decorated with flowers and encouraging posters. The event was a success. Young people of all ages attended, sharing their stories of struggle and overcoming obstacles. Maria realized she had created a safe space where everyone could express their hopes and fears. The connection they formed was palpable, and all left the meeting with lighter hearts and filled with hope. Many young people found the courage to share their own stories of faith and discovery. As time went on, Maria's initiative grew. She began to visit schools and communities, spreading her message of love and faith to more people. The elderly woman, always by her side, watched with pride. You have found your voice, Maria. You are doing what you were called to do. Maria realized that her journey was taking her to places she had never imagined. One day, while helping a group of young people organize a food drive for the shelter, she had another epiphany. What more can we do to help? How can we broaden our reach? This question became a new mission for Maria. She began to plan a campaign to raise awareness about the needs of the community. With the support of her new network of friends, Maria organized a community fair, where they not only collected food but also promoted awareness of social issues. The fair became a success, bringing together hundreds of people. Maria saw the joy in every face, the energy of the community united around a greater cause. One night, while contemplating the starry sky again, Maria felt a deep sense of gratitude. She had discovered her purpose, to serve others and share God's love. The magical experience of that night still guided her, but now she understood that the true encounter with heaven happened when she helped others connect with Him. As time passed, Maria became an inspiring figure in the community. Her talks and initiatives attracted attention from both young and old, and she felt more confident with each passing day. But even with all the recognition, Maria never forgot her roots. She continued to visit the shelter, to meet with the elderly woman, and to listen to the life stories that shaped her journey. With a heart full of love and gratitude, Maria continued her path, always seeking new ways to make a difference in the lives of those around her. She realized that by sharing her love and faith, she was not only helping others but also becoming the best version of herself. Thus, her story spread, inspiring others to seek the love and light that exist beyond the stars. In that starry sky, Maria did not only see stars, but also the hopes and dreams of every person she had touched. Her life became a testament to the power of prayer, faith, and love. And as she looked at the stars, Maria knew she was never alone. The heavens were always within her reach, guiding her every step of the way.